Alright, guys, next episode Gains Physics. Now, you see, a question I get often is hey, Cardinal Gains, what motivates you to make these immaculate gains? And you know what, man? There's plenty of reasons why you would want to make these gains. So in this mass, in this church session, we will teach you why you should make these most holy of gains.
So, as Bishop Gaines, I also do get this question a lot, and we've decided to compile a comprehensive list of the pros and cons of lifting. Now, let's start off with the cons.
What are the cons, Bishop Gaines?
I'm going to tell you the cons, Cardinal Gaines. There isn't any.
I mean, there's only pros to make for making gains. I mean, first thing, you get all the bitches with your gains, man. Like, how successful are you with getting bitches with your gains?
I mean, so successful, it boggles my mind sometimes.
I mean, like, seriously, the only thing they care about is how many times you can rep out 405 on the bench.
And I mean, that's the most important statistic in life.
I mean, like, if you're just some sort of beta male only working with 225, then you're just a pussy. Like, who the fuck's gonna want you? Like, you have to be super alpha. Gotta have, like, awesome ass chest, pump out all those reps, man, with all kinds of ways, man. Trust me, man. Bitches, you'll be fishing them in, no problem, yo.
Yeah, man. Money, looks, cars, clothes are nothing to a good beach day. Your gains and girls, no question.
But here's the thing: gains, good cars, good house, a lot of money. They go hand in hand.
They do. That's
I mean, the best way to make money is to make gains. Like, you just get a bunch of undocumented income just sent to you by Lord Gaines. Like,
Lord
he
Gaines
just bestows gifts upon you.
His gifts of riches for being just
Like, that's why I've dedicated my life to making gains, man. Like, you will get all kinds of gifts if you get gains, man.
Now, I mean, obviously, I bench 650 dry, raw. So I get in the seven figures a year from Lord Gaines.
Yeah, I get a lot of cars and shit, and he also bestows us with all of our supplements, and he Lord Gaines, he keeps us pumping with all these gains, man.
I think we should take a clap for Lord Gaines. Good job.
And you know what, man? The price of iron is going down, so that means the pump of my muscles is going up. It's like
it's an incredible.
It's just the perfect time right now to be making these gains.
It is.
So, any other reasons besides getting huge, strong, and getting all the bitches? And you get all of your basic necessities from lifting too.
I mean, it provides you with food, water. I mean, clothing. I mean, you don't need clothing when you have mad gains.
I mean, like, people are like, how do we solve the poverty in Africa? Give them our pre-workouts. Give them some weights. Let them make their gains. Like, so they'll be hunting down tigers and elephants in no time. They only need to, like, be able to bench a decent amount of weight. And then they can throw that spear through the elephant and actually get a decent meal.
Yeah.
Like, a meal that fits, that gets all your proteins in there, man. You need that protein.
You need that protein. But another pro would just being God, just being straight up God. I mean, you see a man with gains, he's God.
I mean, like, everyone's looking at that man with gains. They're not looking at the skinny little piece of shit Jimmy over there. No. They're looking at you, because you lift. You're fucking alpha.
And you follow our tips.
And tricks.
And all of
our lifting advice, man. Like,
yeah, man.
All of our advice, this stuff, this will make you successful in life. This is what motivates me, man. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. Man, fucking, if you have to eat 25 meals a day to get fucking big, you eat those 25 meals a day. Like, I want you fucking sleeping 16 hours a day. I want you to lift 5 times a day for 2 hours a day each time. I want you to stuff yourself with steroids 10 times a day, 10 cc's each time. All right, guys, you actually have to try to make these gains. These gains.
Dedicated, It takes time. You know how long it takes to, inject yourself with steroids 10 times a day.
I mean, like, so I don't even have time. I get one of those IV beds. Like, I run an IV with me, except the liquid, it's steroids.
Yeah, when
like,
you're sleeping, you just hook up your IV of
like
steroids.
sometimes you don't have time because you're too busy stuffing yourself with all those 25 meals. I mean,
mean,
we're not talking about bitch meals. We're talking about a full steak, fucking 10 pounds of rice.
I've made so many gains. I can sleep 26 hours a day and still have time for making gains.
I know, like, you just have to know how to manage those 24 hours a day. Like, you just have to know how to manage that. And trust me, if you make enough gains, you can fit a good 60 hours of working out in a day.
It's a magical phenomenon. It's called having gains shapes time. As I said,
Yeah,
you're a
another
god.
pro. You shape time and the world, it bends around your fingertips.
I mean, you got that grip strength above 700 pounds. You can basically bend the earth, man.
Yeah, man. Also, how, yeah.
It's crazy.
I know. So, like, that's just what motivates me. Being a straight up god, OG.
I mean, what else could motivate you more than being a god?
I know. So, guys, that's mass adjourned.
Yep.
Cardinal gains.
Bishop gains.
We're signing off with these immaculate gains.